Doe Doe the Magnificent here, and I've got something really cool I want to show you with a piece of rope. Now there's something I want you to know about rope, okay? Rope has particular qualities. This rope has two ends and a middle. Most of them do. I know that's not very much information, but let's say that this rope is you, okay? Now if this rope were you and you had two ends and a middle, where would the worst place for me to add a problem to you be? Yes, of course, the middle, because if I cut it in the middle, you're cut right in half. Who wants to be cut in half? Not very many people. That's why I don't really do that trick. So, what I want to show you guys is how, you see, if this is you here, alright, let's say this is you and I've cut you in half. We've got two ropes now, okay? I've cut you in half. Now, if I take the ropes and I tie them together, you see now the problem's fixed, okay? See what this is like? It's kind of like when we have trials, things that happen in our lives that we didn't want to happen, that are hard to deal with. You see, it's right in the middle of the most important thing, or whatever you're doing. These trials never come up when you want them to, not that you ever want them to, but they come up and you're like, oh, it's all in the way, and you know, there's nothing I can do about it. What am I going to do? And see, we have a choice. We can either push through it or we can give up. Well, it usually doesn't end with just one trial. You see, let's see if we can get another one going here. What I'm doing is I'm really trying to show you about the difference between trials and patience, okay? So let's cut this one here. Cut that in half. So now that we've got this one done, we've got that cut, and now we've got 1, 2, 3 pieces of the rope, and let me get it tied together so that it doesn't fall all apart here, because of course you don't want to fall all apart. We want to stay together in whatever it is we're having to deal with. We don't want to fall apart and just cause a ruckus, okay? So let's say that these things continue to happen. Bad things continue to happen in our lives. What do we do about it? Well, James talks about being able to count trials as joy. Well, it's hard to count something that's against you as joy. Something that's putting you in knots as joy. I'm not left-handed, so it's hard to cut the rope here. There we go. So, we've got another cut here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Let me get that tied together. So now we've got you, once I get this knot tied, all cut up with all these trials in your life. And as I said, there's 2 points here. There's the trials and there's patience. Now see, it talks about how trials produce perseverance. Now perseverance is patience, okay? It means you're going to push through. It means you're going to make it through the trial. Okay? The better and better you get at being able to persevere, or the better and better the fruit of the Spirit of patience grows in you, the better you're able to go through the trials. You see that? Look at that. Through the trials. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Look at that. And, oh, bam. Check that out. You see, your patience it helps you pull through the trials, so you make it through, you get more maturity, you get better and better and stronger in your faith. Now, of course, those trials, they don't disappear, they don't just go away. You can always look back or look down and you see, I've been through this. And instead of that being something that brings you down, it can lift you up, because you know that God can bring you through the trials that you come into contact with, that you can be whole and perfect and do everything according to the will He has for you because of the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, He's put in you that has patience. Isn't that awesome? All right, everybody. See you later.